Niall McConnell is a traitor. He is nothing more than a lackey for his puppet master, Jim Dowson. Let me tell you a story about Jim Dowson. He was the architect behind the Loyalist flag protests in Belfast 2012, bringing together Jamie Bryson and Willie Fraser to form the Protestant Coalition. Willie Fraser was a member of the Glenanne Gang and acted as a getaway driver in the murder of the Reevy brothers in 1976. The Glenanne Gang have been linked to the Dublin Monaghan bombings, the Miami Showband massacre, and scores of other sectarian killings. Jim Dowson selected Willie Fraser for this project precisely because of his background in loyalism. Jamie Bryson is currently a mouthpiece for the Ulster Volunteer Force, who came to prominence under the tutelage of Jim Dowson during the flag protests. In December 2012, Belfast City Council voted to limit the number of designated days for flying the Union Jack. Bryson, Jim Dowson, and Willie Fraser coordinated a series of street protests against the decision. In 2013, Bryson was one of 3 protest leaders arrested, the others being Fraser and former British National Party funder Jim Dowson, with Dowson the only one of the 3 to be granted bail. The real purpose of the flag protests was to win back a seat lost to unionism in East Belfast due to corruption in the DUP in 2010. It was won by the Alliance Party, a massive political upset for a supposed unionist stronghold. In order to win back this seat, a distraction had to be manufactured, and so the flag protests were born. Agitators caused months of chaos, protests, rioting, all fixated on the Alliance Party. A distraction must be created to ensure the dynasty stays in power. This was a strategic intervention. The DUP won the seat back in 2015. This is where it gets interesting. Jim Dowson is an avowed loyalist with deep connections into every corner of the small, seedy world of the far right in Ireland. He has links with the National Party, the Irish Freedom Party, and of course to Niall McConnell. Niall McConnell is Jim Dowson's protege, his golden boy. All of Niall McConnell's social media training and materials, and even his website, have been provided by Jim Dowson. McConnell regularly hosts Dowson, as well as the anti-Irish bigot and fascist agitator Nick Griffin on his YouTube channel. Niall McConnell pretends to be a patriot. He has no history or involvement with the community. He has no connection to the struggle for freedom. He appeared out of nowhere to agitate and distract. All of it carefully guided by Jim Dowson. There is a pattern here. Can you see it? A distraction must be created to ensure the dynasty stays in power. The real question here is who is behind all of this and who is really pulling the strings.